Hi, I'm Kenny Joya. Welcome to another one of my tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you ripple editing, removing empty or correct space in Reaper. I have a project in front of me here where I've recorded some narration or voiceover, and typically when we're editing this type of project, we're going to want to use ripple editing. We'll come up here to the ripple editing button, hit it once for ripple edit per track, or twice for ripple edit all tracks. What that's going to do, let's zoom in really close. If we want to cut a section or a phrase from this voiceover, we would split it, maybe here and here, select this and delete it, and it moves everything from the right over to fill that space, before and after. And that works perfectly when we're splitting our items. But the one situation where there is an issue is when dealing with items with spaces between them. Let's hear the voiceover we have.
A trusted and proven solution. A trusted and proven solution. With in-depth source monitoring, they also benefit from comprehensive reporting.
In this situation, I've already cut up the voiceover to remove any spaces or noise, as we can see right here. But now if we delete these items, watch what happens. It's still moved over the items to the right, but it left a bigger space than we need, before and after. And if we measure that space with a time selection, we could see down here it's 200 milliseconds. So what's going to happen if we delete one of them? It preserves the space on each side. So now the space is 400. So it basically doubled the space. And the reason for that is that ripple editing in Reaper only removes the item. It still preserves the space on the left and right side of the item. And in most situations, we don't want that. So I created a custom action to fix it. Let's go through it. We'll start by selecting our item. We'll go to the actions, show action list, and let's search in the filter, move cursor end. And there's an action right here that's going to move the cursor to the end of our items. Let's trigger it, and it puts our cursor right here. Then we'll search another one, move cursor right, and I'll choose this option right here. Move cursor right to nearest item edge. Trigger this one, and it moves our cursor over here to the beginning of the next item. Then we're going to extend the right side of this item to our cursor. So we'll type in trim right edge. Trigger this one, and that moved the right side of this item over to our cursor. So now, with ripple editing turned on, we just want to remove the item or delete it. Right over here, remove items. Trigger this one, and it removed that item, but it also kept our space consistent, before and after. So it's much more useful in this situation. So I already set up this custom action. Right over here, custom ripple editing, removing empty space. And if we go through it, it's all the actions we just went through. But first, I turned on ripple editing, just in case it's not already on. And if you want, we could also turn it off at the end. But if you're using ripple editing a lot, you might want to leave it on. And I consolidated the undo points and added a keyboard shortcut to it. So now, instead of just deleting our items and leaving that extra space we don't need, we could use that custom action instead. Select it, hit the custom action, and it deletes it, keeping the space exactly how we want. So in this situation, I had the voiceover artist repeat the lines a few times.
A trusted and proven solution. A trusted and proven solution. With in-depth source monitoring, they also benefit from comprehensive reporting.
So I could choose which take I prefer. But with ripple editing turned off, we just wind up with this big space. But with it turned on and just hitting delete, we get the extra space we didn't need. But if we use the custom action we just created, it removes the item, preserving the space we want.
A trusted and proven solution. With in-depth source monitoring,
just delete the piece we don't need.
A trusted and proven solution. With in-depth source monitoring, they also benefit from comprehensive reporting as standard.
And we deleted the item, but we removed the empty space or the correct empty space in the process. And this helps even more with multiple items. Normally, if we select multiple items and delete them, notice all the extra space we wind up with. It basically multiplies based on the empty space between each item. But again, if we use the custom action, it solves that problem. Hit the custom action, and it removes those items, but removing the empty space or the correct amount of space in the process. So once again, here's that custom action, and here's how it works. Select it, hit the custom action, and it removes the item while preserving the empty space, or the correct amount of space. So that's pretty much it. That's ripple editing, removing empty or correct space in Reaper. I hope you learned something, hope you can use it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bye.